Hey y'all, it's Allie from Green Witch Mystics. Today I'm going to give you some tips on how I achieve a curved weaved look. If you have attempted this before, you have probably quickly found out that it's pretty difficult, it slips and slides, and sometimes it just doesn't quite look right. So I'm going to give you some tips on what I do to achieve this look. Keep in mind, this is how I have figured it out and what I do. There may be other ways to do this. So feel free to leave any other ways that you may achieve this down below. Anyway, let's get started. So to start, I always use my grip assist, and I'm going to use 28 gauge wire. And I'm just going to do a simple, I guess, I don't know what you would call this, a 2-loop weave. You just go around twice. So 1, 2. I'm using 18 gauge and then 28 gauge for my weaving wire. If you use 18 gauge, I would use anywhere between 24, 26, and 28 gauge. And then if you're using 20 gauge wire, I would use, probably would stay away from 24 gauge, but I would stick with 28 or 26 gauge wire. So I'm gonna weave this a little bit more, and then I will meet you when I start to fan this out a little bit. Okay, here it is a little bit more. So one thing you should do is to go ahead and whatever shape, however thick you want it and however long you want it, you want to go ahead and kind of map that out. So if you were to do this on a piece like this, whether you have like an element or you have like a bail part that you want to weave, or some like extra wire that you want to weave over your bail, want to figure out how thick you want that and where exactly that's going to end. So just do kind of like do a nice curved one for y'all. Okay, so remember, hold on, I'm gonna snip these a little bit. I'm gonna snip these wires a little bit more, make it easier. Okay, so remember this was 2 and 2, and we're gonna keep up that pattern. Now you can do a different weave, and I've never really tried, excuse my cats, it's getting close to dinner time, and when I mean close to dinner time, like 2 hours away from dinner. Anyway, so I've never really tried this curved look with other weaves, and I mean with other weaves, when I do a curved look, it's usually not fanned out like this. Usually other weaves are dense enough where other weaves are usually dense enough that you can just kind of rotate it no problem. I don't know if I did an extra one on that. I may have, it's okay. So we're coming up on this curve, and you especially want to do this. This is like a really sharp curve. So we're going to add an extra round on this one. And then do this one like normal. 2, 3 on this side. And 2. So on the longer The longer side, when you're coming up to that curve, you want to go ahead and add an extra rotation. Sorry, I'm making sure I had to look extra close. When I'm talking, I lose count. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna go ahead and add one more. So it's gonna really depend on how curved your wires are, especially your bottom wire. 2, 3, 4. So this was 4 rotations, but you can tell the main thing that you want to do is to keep these aligned with each other. So we're just trying to keep these aligned with each other and making sure that one is not 2, 3, 4 exceeding the other side by too many. We want to make sure it's not exceeding the other side by too much. So they're starting to get a little bit more even, so I'm going to drop that top side to 3, and I'm probably, after this one, going to even it back out, back to 2. And yeah, that's all there is to it. One way that you can tell if you're not really aligning your sides correctly is if one side or both are just kind of slipping and sliding around too much, especially from this section onward. Usually my go-to weave for this is to start off with 2 rounds and then move up to 3 and usually 4. I've never had to exceed 4, so but if you have like a super duper thick fan, you might need to. Yeah, you can use this as an element to encase a stone, or use in sculpting or any other accent pieces for your art. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.